Well, hello, hello. Hi, guys. Hi, hi, hi. All right. Okay, hello, everyone. All right, okay. I think all of you know me. I'm looking at names, and yes, I know all of you. All right, guys, hello again. All right, so we'll be seeing each other for the next few weeks for a couple of hours a week, except for this week. We don't have class tomorrow, so just today for this week, and then next week, Wednesday and Thursday. All right, hi everyone. Okay, so there are 12 of you. All right, I guess we can go ahead and get started. So first things first, I'm going to send you all the link to the drive that we will be using. All right, just a moment. Just a moment. Okay. All right, link to the drive is up, there we go, is in the chat. Okay. And I'll get that on my screen as well. Just a moment. Okay, so let's go to our drive. And we're gonna be doing a lot of practice tests. So text to summarize, text to read and summarize. I'll have some of you share your summaries out loud. We'll try to get to most of you. There's 12 of you, so we'll see. We'll try to get to as many as we can, and then we'll do the oral questions, right? The questions on the topic, and then if we have time, we'll do some grammar. Okay. All right, so we've got our first text here, text space UFO. That's the theme, right? The subject. So let's take a look at that. I'm going to try to find texts that are also pretty current, right? Pretty not kind of in the news, right? So this is, we've heard of, maybe not so much in France, but on the news, on the American news, this has kind of made some buzz. UFOs being identified, and the government actually saying, that they don't know what these objects are. So it's pretty interesting. So I know you guys, your text is going to be about 300 words. This one is a little bit longer. Here we've got, I think, 400 and maybe 50 words. Just it's a bit longer. Yeah, it's a little bit longer, but we're practicing, so that's okay. All right, we've got our 3 comprehension questions to include in your summary, right, or at the end of your summary. And when it's your turn to speak, try to speak, I'll time you, okay? I'll time you, and try to speak for at least 3 minutes straight, okay? Try for that. You should be able to, especially with a longer text. You'll have more to say, right? Okay, so hold on just a moment. Check my chat. I won't be able to activate number. Okay, Fiona. Okay, and Mathilde. Okay, all right. Thanks for letting me know, Mathilde. Okay. All right, guys. Well, let me type up what to do. So we're going to do summary and questions on the text space UFO. So just like on the real text, on the real test, let's do 20 minutes of preparation, 20 minutes prep, and then speaking time minimum, I'm typing everything in the channel, minimum 3 minutes, minimum. Okay, let's go ahead and try to do that. We'll try, like I said, to get to most of you, and then we'll see how we are with on time. All right, do I have any questions so far? No questions? Morgan D can't go with us. Morgan, okay, Morgan D. All right, okay, thanks for letting me know, Fanny. Okay, all right, well, let's go ahead and do that. 20 minutes to prepare your summary along with the questions, right? And then we'll start sharing. Okay, if you guys have any questions in the meantime, I'm here, all right? I'll just turn off the camera and mic like usual. Okay, guys, 20 minutes. I will see you in just a little bit. Hi, Juliet. Okay, let me send you the link to the drive, and Morgan as well. Okay, hold on. The chat. Okay. All right, in the chat is the link to the drive, and we are working on right here the first document, text-based UFO. Okay, Morgan, hi. All right, so hi to the two Morgans and Juliet. All right, let me send the link one more time. There we go. No problem. Okay, so we have our text to summarize, like usual. Sorry, I can't join that. Okay, Maitena. So to do summary of the text, like I was saying, text is a bit longer than normal, but it's okay, we're practicing. So to summarize, let's see, you guys have, let's see, 10 minutes left. Yeah, about 10 minutes. So try to do your best in about 10 minutes. You know what, I'll add on 5 more minutes for those just arriving. So let's say 15 minutes to summarize, and then there's the 3 questions, on les a là at the end, like usual. 3 questions to include in the summary or at the end, like usual, comme d'hab. Okay, and then I'll try to get as many people to share as possible, and then we'll do the discussion questions. Okay, any questions? No questions? All right, so let's do 15 minutes, and then we'll start sharing. Hi, Deborah. Okay, no worries. Let me send you the link to the drive. All right, so the link to the drive is in the chat, and we're working on this text here, text space UFO. So to summarize, you must summarize the text and answer the questions either in the summary or at the end. Speaking time, minimum 3 minutes straight, right? And you guys have about 10 minutes left, okay? 10 minutes left, no problem. All right, guys, 10 minutes. Okay, everyone, let's see how we did. So, do I have any volunteers to go first? Would anyone like to go first? No one? No, put your hands up if you want to go first. Okay, well, let's see. Why don't we start at the bottom? Let's start with Solen. Are you ready?
I don't have finished. It is possible to have just 2 minutes.
Sure. We'll come back to you.
Thanks.
Sure. All right, let's see. Let me see whose mic is working. Mathilde, are you ready?
Yes, I can.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to time. So try to speak for 3 minutes, right? 3 minutes straight, and we'll see how you do. All right. Ready?
Yes.
Okay. You may begin.
So this document is an article written by Charles Create for Fox News. It talks about UFOs and the report of the Pentagon. For Pope, we have to be prepared against UFOs and extraterrestrials because they might exist. To answer question one, when Pope said it can't be, therefore it isn't, he means that for some bureaucrats, extraterrestrials don't exist. So we can say that these objects are UFOs. They have to be human structures like planes or drones, and we don't have to worry about it. To answer question two, according to Luis Elizondo, these UFOs are coming from foreign technologies and not from space. They are made by humans who managed to create technology that can avoid radars and satellites, like drones. But for the author, we still have to worry about it because if foreign countries are able to do such technologies, they might be able to put a nuclear warhead into it. So it's a danger. According to the article, some information seems to be hid to the public and the media. To answer question three, John Radcliffe is mentioned because he was the director of national intelligence, and he has discussions about UFO, and said it was only drones. But the informations came from pilots, radars, operator, satellite and measurements, and pilots needed to have instructions if they found UFOs. To conclude, a lot of work had to be done behind the scenes, like in politics, and anticipation to be prepared against UFOs.
All right. Okay, excellent. All right, before we continue, just Juliet, can you hear me? Juliet? Can, uh, uh, I think it might be your computer. Hold on, let me just send a message. Juliet is having problems with her sound. I think everyone else, can you guys hear me? Yeah, we're good. So I think so. Yeah, okay. So Juliet, I'll just type, I think it's your computer, Juliet. Okay. All right. Okay, so back to Mathilde. So Mathilde, very good. Good job. You spoke for 2 minutes and 45 seconds, almost 3 minutes, 15 seconds away. Okay, Juliet. Okay. So good job. Yeah, I really didn't hear much grammar, many mistakes, right? So good job for that. It was clear. Let's see, a couple maybe little things when you said they were able to do such technologies. What is kind of, what could we switch out here? What word?
To create.
Create, much better. Yeah, create. And then when you said seems to be hide from the public.
Seems to be hidden.
Hidden, good, very good. All right, excellent, good job. Okay, let's see who we got next. Let's do Joanna. Are you ready?
I'm sorry, but I didn't really understand the text.
Ah, okay, all right, let's try to listen to everyone else. Okay, let's try Fiona. Are you ready, Fiona? Maybe not. Okay, let's see. How about Elodie?
I had also some difficulties to understand. I can do some things, but it will not be great.
Ah, okay. Do you want to try? It's up to you.
I can say what I wrote, but it's not great. But
Okay.
I can say.
Yeah, let's give it a try. Okay, just real quick. Okay, Fiona, sorry. I don't remember if you sent me a message. Okay, Fiona, mic's not working. Okay, so we were Elodie. All right, I'll time you. We'll see how you do. Just kind of try to just do your best. All right, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead.
So the text is entitled "There Must Be a Reckoning If U.S. Bureaucrats Ignored Evidence of UFOs," ex-UK official tells Tucker. It was written by Charles Crates for Fox News in the context of a new federal report on intelligence expected in June. That report was about the presence of the UFOs and potential threats they are. For Luis Elizondo, who is a former head of the Pentagon's Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, UFO could be, in fact, a foreign intelligence which managed to avoid the 18 members of the intelligence community and all their technologies and human intelligence. And that could be a real threat because it could have developed a nuclear warhead over Washington, D.C. And for Pope, who is the former UK Ministry of Defense for 2 decades, and who investigated a lot of unreported UFO. UFO could be collecting informations every day. And he hopes that the June report will give a clear explanation about UFO encounters and that the Congress will pay attention to those informations. And that's what I wrote, so it's not great.
Not bad so far. Not bad, yeah. Not bad at all. So you didn't get to the questions?
No, I
No,
didn't
okay.
get to the questions.
Okay, so you spoke for a little over 2 minutes, so far, really not bad at all. It was very clear, not too many mistakes. Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
Just maybe a couple things. How do we say développer?
They develop, no?
So yes, but it's not really pronounced like that. We're going to try to put l'accent plus on the second syllable.
Develop.
Developed.
Okay.
Develop. Yeah, to develop. Like all of my students have a problem with that word. So to develop. And then I heard you say could be collectioning information.
Yes. Yes, I said that.
What is wrong here?
No, I said I wrote collecting.
Collecting. Okay, yes, collecting. Okay, all right, not bad. Good job. Okay, let's see, who could we call on next? Dorian, are you ready?
Yes, I can, but same at Elodie, it isn't great.
All right, let's just try your best. Did you do the questions as well, or?
Yes, but I'm not sure of my answers too.
Okay, all right, just do your best. You ready?
Okay, yes.
Okay, you may begin.
So the text is about UFOs and its recognition by US bureaucrats. So this is an article written by Charles Crates for Fox News magazines. So we are learning at the beginning of the text that the presence of UFOs could show a failure of intelligence for US and Pentagon intelligence agencies. So Pope said that Pope worked as a civil servant for more than 2 decades and did research on UFOs. And this person responded to comments by Luis Elizondo, who said that UFOs are actually trying to leapfrog us on human intelligence and imagery intelligence, for example. So for him, UFOs are like adversaries and are putting us in an intelligence failure. Also, it could I don't know how to say provoke provoked a nuclear warhead. So he is fearing UFOs. Then John Radcliffe are telling us more and threw into the conversation to say that satellite imagery blew the theory about those UFOs. And then Pope responded to say that the June report must give explanation of UFOs encounters, and we must pay more attention about it because it can be a danger. Also, at the end of the text, we learn that many data could be endangered because like pilots, radar operators, satellite data, and many informations we have to take care about those informations. For example, for the US Navy, pilots have instructions to respect, to learn about what to do if they are facing UFOs, for example. And at the end of the text, they said there's a lot more to come here, so we can learn more next years about UFOs because we have not many informations at the time. So about the comprehension questions, for the first one, I said that Pope are saying that because many bureaucrats are skeptics and they are not trusting the UFOs theory, so they think they are not existing or this is a fake theory. So they think this is unreal. For the second one, according to Luis Elizondo, those UFOs are coming from foreign technologies. And for the third one, John Radcliffe is mentioned because he is an important person. He is the director of national intelligence. and tells us in the text that satellite imagery and some speed being are here to blow the theory of foreign drones. So they are giving us informations. That's why he is mentioned in the text.
All right. Okay, good job. Good job. So you spoke for 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Good job. 4.5 minutes. It's very good. Yeah, no, it was clear. Definitely. Maybe some parts were maybe too word for word directly from the text. Yeah, so just try to avoid that. Try to find synonyms maybe next time.
Yes.
But no, overall it was very good. Good with the time, good with the answers. Yeah. Let's see, a couple things. At the beginning, you said Fox News magazine. Why magazine?
Yes, I didn't saw that. Maybe the website. I don't know.
Yeah, if we don't know, we just say from Fox News or for Fox News. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I heard many data. What is wrong here?
I wrote much, but I said many.
Okay, good. Alors, how, I'm going to type something in the chat. How do you say this?
CYA.
How do you say this?
FBI.
The FBI. And so how do you say the first one?
CIA.
Yes, the CIA, FBI. When we have words that are, how would I say this? There's a word for that. I can't think of it. But capital letters together like that to make one word. But we're just going to pronounce the letters tout simplement like this word. How do we say that?
USA.
USA, right? We say the letters separately, not USA, right?
Okay.
So how do you say this?
UFO.
UFOs, right?
Okay.
Yes. Okay, I heard many informations. What is wrong here?
Yes, that's the same. Much information.
Yes, information, never with an S, right? Never S.
Yes, okay.
And to take care about those informations. What do you mean here?
Maybe to protect.
Protect
more informations.
To protect the information. Yeah, that's much better. To protect the information. To what could you say in French here?
Les protéger d'être exploités autrement ou de.
Okay, so protect does work here. Yeah, I would say protect them. All right. Okay, good job. All right, let's see a couple, of course. See a couple more people. Let's try. Caroline, are you ready, or does your mic work?
Yes, I try.
Okay. All right. All right. Whenever you're ready.
So this article published in Fox News by Charles Christ makes debate on the existence of UFOs. A federal report is expected in June. That is why this article questions their presence. Tucker Carlson is a specialist, a former British defense official, and criticizes the lack of information and the work of the American intelligence services. I quote, a potential catastrophic failure of intelligence. To answer the first question, Pope, a former British military official who worked on the presence of UFOs, says it can be, therefore it isn't, because people assume that UFOs don't exist, so they are not the answer to the question of unidentified objects observed. To answer the second question, according to Louis Elizondo,
even though the UFOs would simply be a better technology opponent that they would not have succeeded in identifying. So for him, this is a real catastrophe because it means that the American intelligence services are not up to the level of the adversary technology, and that it will be dramatic if an accident happening because of a lack of competence. So to answer the last question, John Radcliffe is mentioned in the article because he says something very interesting according to Tucker Carlson. John Radcliffe is the former director of national intelligence, and according to satellite images and the study of the speed of these objects, the theory that they are foreign drones is false. So to conclude, Pope looks forward to the June report to shed light on this issue. It exists now a lot of information and testimonials from different sources like pilots, radars, and satellites. He believes that as the report approaches, there will be more and more leakage about UFOs. That's it.
All right. Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. So that was 3 minutes and 6 seconds. So over 3 minutes. Good job. Okay. Let's see. Just a couple little things. Not too many mistakes. Good job for that. When you said at the very beginning, makes debate. Makes debate.
Yeah. Fait débat. I don't know how to say in English. Faire débat. It's more specific, I think.
Almost. So we don't need the make. We could use to debate as the verb.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So we debate. Sorry, my cat is being whiner. All right, and then who? Oh, yeah. Well, I want to ask you, who is Tucker Carlson? You mentioned him at the beginning as well.
Sorry, can you repeat?
Sure. Who is Tucker Carlson? When you talked about Tucker Carlson at the beginning.
Yes. It's in the text. It says it's a former British defense official of. Yeah.
So Tucker Carlson is a former British defense official. Are you sure? Let's look at the last part of the first paragraph. So it says, all right, it says a former British defense official told Tucker Carlson tonight.
Okay. Maybe I don't understand. I think okay.
Because so they're starting with a quote here, a potential catastrophic a former British defense official. So we don't know who this is yet, but this person, il lui a dit, he told Tucker Carlson on the show, right? But after, on peut en déduire que about this person is going to be
like
Pope.
Okay.
Right, exactly, because UK, British, right? Ministry of Defense official, right? So we can assume that that's him we're talking about.
Okay.
Okay. Then just one more thing. When you said he says some things very interesting.
About it was John Radcliffe. Sorry, according to Popes, he
okay,
John Radcliffe. So
that's fine. That's correct. But just the way you said it, it's very à la français, right? Il a dit quelque chose. Il a dit des choses de très intéressant. In English, we might have to switch around the words a bit.
Okay. interesting things.
Very interesting things. Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
yeah. Okay, good job. Good job. All right, let's maybe do one more person, one or two. Arthur, are you ready?
Yes, why not?
Okay, all right, you may begin.
So this text is an article published in Fox News and written by Charles Kritz, and it treats about UFOs above the USA. So in the titles, a British defense official, who is Tucker Carlson, said that some bureaucrats of the USA refused to accept that there are evidence of the presence of UFOs. So first, this text was published recently, just before Congress in the USA about UFOs. So first, I will maybe present the different people who are interviewed in this text. So there is Pop, who work in the USA, in the UK Ministry of Defense. This person is very important because UK and the USA are very close country, so they are military allied. And then we have Luis Elizondo, who work for the USA Aerospace Agency. So first, Pop critiques USA bureaucrats because they refuse to accept the evidence of UFOs, and he said that they are just saying to themselves, it can be, therefore it isn't. So it means that they convince themselves that UFOs doesn't exist. And Pope said that in response of a post of Luis Elizondo, who said that maybe those UFOs are enemy's technology, but technology more advanced that they have. Sorry, so that's why they can't detect those drones, even if they use their signals intelligence or imagery intelligence, they can detect them. So when they talk about enemy's technology, I think they might talk about China or Russia technology, and that's why USA and UK are very involved of trying to prove that this is not enemy's technology, because it would be a danger for those countries. So then, to conclude, Pope said that we will have more information during the Congress, because usually there are leaks of information. So like them, we are waiting for the Congress.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right, good job. So that was 3 minutes and 36 seconds. Good job. So you went over the 3 minutes. Good job for that.
I forgot a lot of things.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure. Did you answer the questions?
The first, yes.
Okay.
The second, yes, but not the third.
Okay, I see. Okay, all right, so not bad. Missing a couple things, but overall very good. So a couple of things. Don't forget to pronounce those S's, right? Like themselves.
Yes.
S's. At the very beginning, when you said it treats about UFOs, what is wrong here?
Just it's about.
It's about, yeah, it is about, yeah, the traité is much more of a
Yes.
French term, yeah, I want to say. Yeah, it's about UFOs. It talks about, it's something like that. Now, same question that I asked Caroline. Who is Tucker Carlson?
Tucker Carlson is a person who works for the British Defense.
Are you sure? Why?
Oh no, okay, yes, the same. I don't know who is it.
In the first paragraph at the end, we have a former British defense official told Tucker Carlson tonight. So who is this former British defense official? Who could this be?
This is Pope.
It is Pope. Yes, it is Pope. Okay.
So Pope is Tucker Carlson?
No.
So who
Pope,
is Tucker Carlson?
Tucker Carlson is a journalist. He's
Okay,
a journalist who has his own show that he interviews people. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And Tucker Carlson Tonight is the name of his show. One of his shows. Okay, when you said there are evidence, yeah, there are evidence. What is wrong here?
So there is evidence, or there are evidences?
Plutôt, there is evidence, because evidence is a non-countable. On peut pas dire one evidence, two evidences, right?
Yes.
So it's always singular and no S at the end.
Okay.
All right. How do we say il me critique in English?
He is criticizing me.
He is criticizing. Okay. And then si je, au present simple?
He critiques.
No.
No.
So how did you do with the present continuous? You said he is criticizing.
Yes.
Oh, so that's ing. Now the present simple just with s, même chose, but just with s instead of ing.
He is criticized. He criticizes.
He criticizes the s. He criticizes. Okay, because ça se termine en ce son de z, s. So on a besoin de rajouter le e, s pour séparer, right? The two s's. So he criticize, I criticize, you criticize, he, she, it criticizes, right?
Okay.
All right. When you said in response of a post, what is wrong here?
I don't know.
We don't have the right preposition.
To a post?
To a post, yes, in response to something. Okay. Technology more advanced than they have. What is wrong?
More advanced technology.
Right. So either the adjective in front, or we can say technology that is more advanced than they have. Okay. And let's see, one more thing. What is the preposition that follows to be involved?
I think it's to be involved in something.
It is to be involved in. Yes, very good. All right. Okay, good job, Arthur. All right, does anyone else want to share before we start doing our questions? Anyone? Okay. All right, well, let's go ahead and start looking at our questions. So theme is space aliens, right? Let's see, I forgot whose mic doesn't work. Morgan P, is your mic working? Hold on, I'm checking my messages. No, Morgan D, no. Oh, just hold on. Hold on. Morgan P. Oh, sorry. Yes, Juliet. Yes, what are your questions? Oh, hold on, let me unmute you. Okay, Juliet. Oh, hello, hello. Oh.
Sorry, can you hear me?
A little bit, yeah, it's, yeah. Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Is it better? Yes. I wondered if Pop was a secret agent or not, because we don't know. The article doesn't mention his first name, so it's said only Pop.
That's a good question. I'm not sure. Let's see. They don't say anything about him being a secret agent, but you're right. We don't have his first name, so it's possible. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Maybe it's a nickname.
It could be a I don't, maybe not nickname, but there's a word for that. Like when you're trying to hide your identity.
Pseudonym?
Yeah, a pseudonym. In English, we would say, hold on, we would say, I know there's a word for that. Does anyone know how we would say a name that someone uses to hide their identity? Let's see, in French, you say pseudo. Pseudo. Let's see what we would say. Nickname. So nickname sound. The nickname is more like, for example, my sister. Her name is Melanie, and we call her Mimi. Right. That's her nickname. You know, it's not so much to hide your identity. I can't think of the word. Secret name. Yeah. Code. We could say code name also. That's his code name. I've heard that before. Secret name, code name. Yeah. Nickname for me, it's maybe to. Pseudonym, I think so. I do think we can say alias. That's not bad. Yeah, the alias. Yeah, pseudonym. I think so too. Alias, c'est pas mal aussi. Alias. Yeah, it could be his alias. Perhaps. Perhaps. All right. Do you have another question? Okay. All right. Well, let's move on to our question. So Morgan P. Okay, no worries. Let's do Morgan L. Is your mic working?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we're good. Okay, so Morgan L. Let's do aliens first. So, do you believe there is life in the universe?
Yes, I'm sure there is. Because we only know our system, solar system, but there is so much system in the universe. So I believe that in one of them there is life.
What about intelligent life?
Intelligence life, such as us?
Right, like intelligence, like even like animals, so not bacteria, for example.
Yes, yes. I believe that maybe as our planets, it can exist a planet in which there were bacteria, and then some evolutions, and then intelligent species such as yes, animals or plants or.
Yeah, okay, very good. Definitely a possibility for sure. Do we say so much systems?
Many.
So many systems, good. All right, very good. Okay, good. Morgan D, I think you also have microphone problems. Let's see, Morgan D. Let me know if you are able to answer.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we're good.
Okay, great.
All right. Okay, so Morgan, what do you think aliens might look like?
That's a good question. I think they might look like different than us, because maybe the evolution of life is not the same. So maybe if intelligent extraterrestrials exist, they maybe are different, really different than us, but I don't know how they might look like exactly.
Do you believe like all the reports of sightings that that they are maybe small or green and gray with big heads, or not really?
I think maybe it's I don't know. I think it's too big to. I do believe life exists in the universe, on another planet, but I think it would be too big that they look exactly the same as us, or with two arms, two legs.
It's so you don't think they would have two arms, two legs? What do you
Yes,
mean
I
by?
think it would be a big coincidence.
Okay, I see. Yeah, this may be too much of a coincidence that they would have the same like shape basically as a human.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's good points. Yeah, it comes kind of back to what the other Morgan was saying, that perhaps life on different planets evolved differently. So yeah, okay.
Yes.
All right, very good. Okay, let's see. Who's next? Marie. Marie, is your mic working?
Do you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can, yes. Okay, Marie, do you think aliens have ever, oops, sorry. Do you think aliens have ever visited Earth?
In fact, I really don't know. I think it wouldn't be surprising if they did, but there is a lot of things that are unexplained, actually. So maybe.
What comes to mind when you think unexplained?
Well, I don't know if it's true or not, but there's a lot of testimonies of people who saw strange things with big eyes, with big shape, with strange colors. So, well, maybe they come to see us.
Okay, all right. So if that were the case, do you think it's more of a recent thing, or you hear stories about maybe the pyramids, maybe having aliens having to do something with that? Do you think there's any truth behind that?
I think it's recent because before we didn't have as much knowledge as we have now. So when someone saw an asteroid, they didn't know what it was in the Middle Age, for example, but now we know. So I think if we saw something that we cannot explain now, it's a possibility that is an alien.
Very good. Very good. Good points. Yes. Very good. Okay, let's move on with Maytena. Maytena, let's see. First, are you able to talk, Maytena? I know some of you guys sent me a message to let me know that your mic's not working or you're not able to talk. Maybe Maytena. Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry, Maytena. Yeah, I'm just reading your message. Yes. Sorry. All right. How about who we got next? Juliet. Let's see if your mic is working. So Juliet, can you hear me? Juliet.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we'll try. It's not very good quality, but we'll try. So Juliet, what does UFO mean?
Sorry, could you repeat?
Sure. What does UFO mean?
I think UFO mean unidentified flying objects.
Very good. Okay, so that was kind of short, so let's do another question. Have you seen a UFO, or do you know someone who has seen a UFO?
No, I haven't seen a UFO, and I don't know someone who saw a UFO. But I've already read some thing about it. So I think UFO can exist, but for me it's not extra extraterrestre extraterrestrial. No.
Almost. You have to add something at the end.
I think it always comes from humans on the Earth and not from another planet.
Right. Okay. All right. That's a fair point. Let me type in the word we're looking for extraterrestre. We say. I'm going to type it in the chat. Make sure I'm spelling it right. This extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Good point. Good point. Maybe also in Europe, in France, there aren't many sightings that are recorded. A lot of it does tend to happen in America, the sightings of the UFOs. Yes. Okay. All right. Good. Let's see what we got next. Deborah. Deborah, are you able to talk?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we're good. All right, Deborah, what is your favorite alien from a movie?
I don't like movie talks about aliens, so
Okay,
I'm
fair
sorry.
enough. No worries, no worries. Okay, so you probably haven't seen like a scary alien movie or just an alien movie in general?
Yes, but I don't look look the movie to the end, and I didn't oh I didn't remember the title, and I'm really sorry.
I'm sure you haven't seen E.T.?
Yes.
E.T. is a classic, yeah, E.T. Or let's see, there's Aliens, the movie with aliens. That's kind of scary, from Ridley Scott. We've got there's actually a funny movie, a comedy called Paul. I don't know if you heard of that one with an alien. It's pretty funny. Okay, well let's do another question. Prometheus. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's quite a few. Let's do another question then. So if aliens did come to a country and met with the government of that country, what do you think would happen?
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
Sure. If aliens came to a country and met with the government of that country, what do you think would happen?
I'm not sure that I understand the question, but maybe it will be a war between us and the alien.
Oh, so you think that?
If
Sorry.
they want to come to live on the earth, and I don't know. Maybe
So
it would be difficult to live with alien, because I think we we um we already used all of the place in our planet.
So on our planet?
On our planet.
Sure. So maybe there's simply not enough room to share our planet and our resources with another species, another extraterrestrial species. Okay. So you think that the government would be maybe defensive, more of a defensive, if aliens?
Yes, I think, however, if aliens can help the government in order to have more resources or more technology, maybe the government can be can accept their help. I don't know, but
yeah, of course, yeah, that makes sense. Of course, if they could come and offer something to help humanity, yeah, I would hope that the government would be accepting. Yeah. And you know, I've heard that if a species is evolved enough to be able to travel these great distances, right? If they have that intelligence, then they're probably going to be peaceful, right? And not want to harm other living beings. So that would be a good thing. Okay. All right, good. Let's see who we got next. Let's hold on. Joanna, I don't think, is your mic working? I don't remember. I don't think so.
Yes, it works.
Yeah, okay, it is. Okay. All right, Joanna, why are humans so fascinated by aliens? Some humans.
I think that humans are first fascinating by what they don't know, what they don't understand, and they are fascinated by aliens because we've never seen one, so it's like it's a fantasy, and it creates imagination about this. And humans always want to know more and more, so they are trying to know if aliens exist or not, and what they can look like, I think.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. We are curious by nature, for sure. We want to know what's beyond, always what's the next thing. Definitely good answer. That's a good answer. Yeah. Like also, if aliens do end up, if we are able to prove that there is life, elsewhere, then that could put into question like religions and all different types of stuff. So yeah. So humans, like you said, are fascinated with the unknown. Very true. Very good. Very good. Okay, let's see. Elodie. Elodie, do you think humans will travel to another planet in your lifetime?
Yes, it can be possible because we are making great progress actually, and every government want to travel to Mars. So yes, eventually it can be possible because in approximately 70 years, everything can be possible.
In 70 years, everything could be possible?
Yes, in 70 years, yes.
Why do you say this, in 70 years?
In my lifetime, I am...
Right, okay, sorry. Okay, that makes sense. Because it was very specific, right? So 70. Yeah. Okay, all right. Yes, very true. Yeah, we've got Elon Musk who's going to colonize Mars pretty soon. Yes. Okay. All right, good. Let's continue with Dorian. Dorian, wait, I think Dorian.
Yes.
Yes, you're here. Okay. Dorian, how do you think we or aliens will get to other star systems or solar systems like our own if we travel at the speed of light? The nearest star with planets that we know of is 10.5 years away. How would we do it?
I'm not sure I quite understood, but how can we go to the nearest planet?
So here, let me start by saying this. So if we travel at the speed of light, the nearest star with planets that we know of is 10.5 years away. So how do you think we or aliens will get to other star systems like our own?
Okay. Well, I think we must create new systems to go to space because it is far away. So for me, we did not have the right material. Maybe I don't really know. We can create something to go at the speed of the light and to arrive quickly on this or this planet.
So we'd have to create something that's even faster than the speed of light. This kind of gets me thinking, have you ever seen that movie Interstellar?
No.
That's a good movie. Well, in the movie, they use a wormhole to pierce time, right? So maybe we have to like create, like really mess with physics, right? To be able to travel differently through time and space. Yeah. Okay, we're getting complicated though, but okay. All right, good. Let's continue with got a couple more people. Deborah. Deborah, would you like to travel into space? Why or why not?
Yes. I would like to travel in space because I think we can learn a lot of things in space, and it will be great.
Not scary?
Yes, a little bit, but actually many astronauts do that. So I think if we train, if we are trained a little bit, I think it's possible. And I think it will be the first civil travel on the moon, I think, in 2022.
Really? In a
I'm
year?
not sure, but
I think I heard something like that. Yeah. Yeah, very soon, like people are gonna start like going to the moon just for fun, right? It's kind of crazy. Yeah, technology is moving very rapidly. So like you said, yeah, maybe since there have been so many people that have already gone into space, they're making it more and more safe, I guess we could say, more and more secure, less risky to be able to travel to space. Okay, I see that. Yeah. All right. Good. Caroline. Caroline, how important is learning about space?
Can you repeat just?
Sure.
Please, sorry.
No problem. So how important is learning about space?
The origin of our existence, maybe. Just what is our place in what is our place on I don't know. It's very important to understand how sorry. I don't know how to explain, but the space is a new form of new age, and it's very important to understand how our planet behaviors with others. I don't know, it's very English, but for me it's important to answer of the big question of the beginning of the humanity with what is our place on Earth, on what I don't know how to explain, but
I think I see what you mean. Like studying space could really help us understand our place in the universe, or humanity in general. What are we doing here, right?
Yeah,
how
exactly.
did we get here? Yeah, of course. Maybe you could even eventually we could find out the causes of how other planets potentially became destroyed, I guess, and try to prevent that happening to Earth. Sure, there's a lot of different reasons. Yeah,
because on Earth we are prisoner. So it's, I don't know, it's a new horizon. I don't know.
Sure, so it's the last frontier. Yeah, new horizon.
And it's very important to understand why and how, and this kind of question.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. All right. Very good. Very good. Okay, let's finish up with Arthur. Arthur, what is your favorite space movie or TV show, and how realistic is it?
I follow a YouTube channel about space. I don't know if someone knows. It's called Melody Ship, and it's a very beautiful like movies, but short movies about space history. In some videos, they explain the future of the universe from now to the end of the universe, and this channel is very interesting. So if you don't know, you can check it.
What is it called?
Melody Ship.
Is this in English?
Yes.
Ah, good, very good. That makes me happy.
Yes, it's English.
Okay, so Melody Ship. Okay, I'll check that out. Okay, does it kind of like relax you, or is it more like interesting?
Both, I think.
Both. Okay.
Yes,
All right. And it's very realistic the way they film it.
Yes, very realistic and very beautiful.
Ah, nice.
In very high quality.
Very high quality. Okay, Melody. I'm gonna write that down. Is it one word?
2 words.
2 words. Melody Ship. Okay.
Yes.
Check it out. Okay. All right. Very good.
No, it's 1 word actually.
One word. One word. Okay. All right. I will take a look at that. Okay. All right, guys. We've got about 20-25 minutes. Why don't we do a little bit of grammar? Before I move on, does anyone have any questions about anything that we've done so far? No questions. Okay. Well, let's go back to our drive, and we're going to open up the documents that's right next, grammar, multiple choice questions. Let's open that up. Okay, so we've got our document with 20 multiple choice. We might not do all of them, but let's get it started. So why don't I'll have you guys do, let's see, let's do the first page. We'll do page by page. So let's do questions 1 through 9. Here, I'm going to type it up in the chat. So to do the multiple choice questions, question 1 to 9, so the first page. All right, I'm gonna give you guys, let's do 10 minutes because sometimes you have to fill in 2, it might take a little longer. So 10 minutes max, and then we'll check. All right, any questions? Okay, guys, 10 minutes and we'll check questions 1 through 9. All right, guys, let's see what we've got. So, number one, let's start with Morgan P. What did you say? So just type it, I guess, in the chat. A, B, C, D, E. B. So, it's Deborah says B. So let's see if the others had voted to look up the alternative. I probably would have done so. It says either, and either is correct. I probably wouldn't have done so either. Yes. Yeah, very good. Number one is B. Okay, not D. Also, would also, we could say, also doesn't really go at the end. Also probably wouldn't have done so. Or, yeah, also. All right, good. Number two. Okay, can you hear me? Oh, really? Oh my. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me okay? Hold on. Oh, that's right. Not good quality? Hold on, let me try something. Okay. All right. So, oh, someone's mic is on, you think? Let me check. Oh, no, we're good. We're good, we're good. Okay. Let's see. Fanny. So Fanny, just type up. Also, if your mic's not working, number two. What did you say? Yeah, sure. Number one was either B. Letter B, either. All right. So, sure. All right, let's do Solène then. Solène, number two.
Yes. Scientists rely on computers to model phenomena that would otherwise be difficult to observe.
Very good. That would otherwise be difficult to observe. Very good. How would you say that would otherwise in French?
Autrement.
Autrement, yeah. Qui pourrait autrement? Yes. Very good. Yes. So number two, D. All right. Yes, Fanny. Okay, Fanny, why don't you type in your answer for number three in the chat? C. Okay, the lawyer decided to call two of the witnesses only and paid no attention to the others is correct. Yes. Yes, very good. Okay, so three is C. All right, good. Four, Morgan L.
I put unless the embargo imposed on us is lifted in the near future, we can't hope for any economic recovery.
Unless, which means?
Tant que?
Not tant que. Unless is kind of like a conditional sentence, you know, the if sentences, mais au négatif, I don't know if we could say.
Yes.
Like if I say, I can't go outside unless I have an umbrella because it's raining.
Si je n'ai pas? S'il n'y a pas?
Almost. Il y a le si quelque part. If I say, I will get a bad grade unless I study. À moins que, yeah, à moins que. I was thinking, voilà, that's what I was thinking more sauf si, yeah, sauf si. But à moins que, yeah, we can as well. So, sauf si this, the embargo imposed on us is, I don't know, what is the word after on us is?
Lift.
Lift. ED, lifted. Alors là, ça se termine with a T, so we need to pronounce the E, right? Pour le ED, lifted. Yes, lifted. And you are correct, it is unless. Good. So 4 is E. Okay, Morgan D, number 5.
We are prevented from completing the project on time due to unforeseen circumstances.
Very good. So here we needed the right prepositions, prevented from, and then on time. Yes. So 5A, very good. Okay, 6, Mathilde.
Several experts were working on the project and each came with some interesting proposal, and naturally each claimed that his was the best.
And you are correct. Yes, each claimed that his was the best. What is his what? What are they talking about?
His proposal.
His proposal. Very good. Yes. So we need the possessive. Yes, very good. 6 is D. All right, 7, Marie.
Today, the expansion of knowledge in astronomy, physics, chemistry, and biology is so vast and complex and multiplying so quickly to be mastered fully.
Okay, so before we check that, number 6, why not C for 6? Why not C for 6? Let's see. We, because, well, first, because they're talking about the subject is several experts. So they were working on the project and each come up with an and naturally, so we're not, ça n'a rien à voir avec us, nous, right? So we have to, that's direct eliminated. So we're talking about each of the experts, right? Right. So it cannot be C. Okay, so we were at Marie, number 7. You said so and so, right?
Yes.
Okay, we could say so and so si on n'avait pas to be mastered fully. Right.
2. So it's 2, no?
It is 2. Yes, c'est trop de être nanana. Yes, it is the B, 7B. All right, 8, maintenant. Along till. Let's see. So the Hollywood studio system in filmmaking, which began along 1920. So juste ça, déjà, what does along mean? Along. Like I was saying, I'm walking along the river. Not sure. Oh, le long de, yeah. So we cannot really say along and then a date, right? It's now we say along like a street, along un endroit, but not a date. So déjà we have to eliminate that one direct. So it's not E. What else could number 8 be? Around. So around. So it began around 1920 and flourished. So déjà, okay, ça passe. Yeah, that works. From the early 1930s through the 1950s is correct. Yes. Là, oui. Là, we can say around and through the years. Yeah, we can do that. So 8 is B. Okay, 9 is next. Joanna. Joanna. Are you with us, Joanna? Let's do Fiona for number 9. B. Since providing useful in many scientific fields, since, oh, sorry, not providing, since proving useful in many scientific fields, computer-generated knowledge, while Professor Hayes acknowledges, is not.
I'm not sure. Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, yes. So you're not sure about the B then. And you're right to be hesitant. It's not the B. It doesn't make much sense. Surtout avec le while Professor Hayes acknowledges. What does that mean? While Professor Hayes acknowledges. What does this mean? To acknowledge. Not sure. Let's see if someone else maybe got a different answer. Elodie, what did you say for number 9?
I'm not sure, but I said while as, so the C.
All right, let's see. So while proving useful in many scientific fields, okay, jusqu'à là is good. Computers generated knowledge, as Professor Hayes acknowledges, is not without pitfalls, and you are correct. It is the C. Yes, this is the only one that makes logical sense when you read it out loud, especially with the commas. Là, il faut faire des pauses. Donc, yes. Yeah, it is the C. Okay, why not D? As long as. What does as long as mean, Juliet? Well, it's okay, Joanna, no worries. Juliet, oh, sorry, I have to allow to talk. Yes, Juliet, what does as long as mean? I think we lost. Aussi longtemps que, okay, aussi longtemps que, or it can mean du moment que, right? As long as, I'll keep doing this as long as it makes you happy, right? Du moment que ça te rend heureux. So aussi longtemps que, or du moment que, proving useful in many scientific fields. Déjà bim de direct d'entrée, like at the beginning, it's pas très logique. It doesn't make much sense. Donc du moment que se montrant utile, no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Yeah. What does the sentence mean? So the sentence would mean with while and as, pendant que ça prouve d'être utile dans, enfin, ils ont prouvé d'être, okay, it's not word for word, but the idea is, pendant que ça prouvait être utile dans beaucoup de domaines scientifiques, des connaissances de computer generated, not quite sure how we would say that, computer generated knowledge, intelligence artificielle, I guess we could say, comme the Professor Hayes, who knows what to acknowledge means? To acknowledge, does anyone know? This is a pretty common word. It means to reconnaître, right? Donc, comme reconnaître the professor, n'est pas sans pitfalls would be like the défaut, on peut dire. N'est pas sans défaut, right? Okay. All right, guys, we're finished. Any last questions before we go? Okay. All right, guys. Good job today, everyone. So we don't see each other tomorrow. Remember, no class. It's a holiday. We see each other on Wednesday, the 19th, the next week, same time, so 2:30. And we'll be doing the same things, right? Text, summary, and questions, and then some grammar. All right, guys, you have a good day. Have a nice 4-day weekend. Okay, and I will see you next week. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Thanks. Bye. Thanks.
Sure. Bye. Bye.